So Rich Hill will play the stopper for the Pirates tonight. The 43-year-old will take on the Blue Jays, and in his last 4 starts, he has an ERA of 1.93.
Bo Bichette, first pitch swinging, and he sends one a long way to left center field, and it's going to drop and be up against the fence as Bichette wastes no time picking up where he left off in Boston.
Bo Bichette came in second in the American League in hitting, leads all of Major League Baseball now with 46 hits, a 1-out double.
This 2-3-4 in the Blue Jays order, probably right now in the early going, the best 2-3-4 in baseball as far as numbers are concerned and hits.
Nobody hits the ball harder than Vlad Jr.
And that's going to be a base hit through the left side. Bichette is getting the way. The throw from Brian Reynolds. Not in time, and it bounces to the backstop. Bichette in to score, and Guerrero taking second.
Vladdy comes around this pitch again, not an overpowering fastball at all from Hill, 87 miles per hour, but Bo gets the jump, and you can see where the left fielder's picking up the ball about when he gets to the bag and he hangs onto that baseball. That's a real close play.
Alejandro Kirk with a swinging bunt up the third baseline, and Rodolfo Castro cannot pick it cleanly. An infield hit for Kirk, Guerrero to third.
Watch Alejandro right out of the box. He's gone. He is sniffing a base hit right here, and if Castro comes up with that, he's got a shot.
So will the Blue Jays be able to take advantage? Here's Whit Merrifield getting the start in left field.
Pops this one up toward right on Duhar. Makes the catch. After a half inning, Blue Jays lead 1-0. Bucks come to bat.
And Chris Bassett, the 34-year-old Ohio native, going for Toronto, which they have had some struggles with their pitching over this 5-game skid. And Bassett will try to play the role of stopper.
Enters ball 4, and right away we'll see if Bay isn't off and running. He's tied for second in the National League in stolen bases with 13. There goes Bay. A little bit of a stumble out of the block, but it's not going to be a problem for him. That's 14 stolen bases in 15 tries for Ji-Hwan Bae.
Oh, here he goes again.
Heading to third. Here comes the throw, and he is out at third base.
It looked like Chapman kind of blocked the bag right here, which is allowed.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Whoa. Wait a minute.
Did he stay on, though?
Pirates are not going to challenge, so
Oh.
it must feel like that he came off.
Sometimes it's really difficult to get to the bag and set yourself up in a good position for a throw, so you just try to get as close as you can, and that's exactly what happened.
A swing and a high pop-up towards short, and it'll be the third baseman Chapman calling for it near the shortstop position. He'll make the catch for the second out. 2 strikes on Carlos Santana.
And he went around, and just like that, the inning is over. So Bassett makes some pitches, and Jansen throws out Bay, and it's 1-0 Blue Jays at the end of an inning.
7, 8, and 9 for Toronto.
Got him. First K for Hill. Back-to-back Ks for Rich Hill.
That was the big slow breaker right there, Browning.
Well, he and Bassett can really slow it down.
Look at how much this ball moves.
Rich Hill just keeps on keeping on. Strikes out the side in order. 43-year-old Rich Hill. 1-0 Jays. And he walked him. Bassett a little frustrated. 0-1 on Tucupita Marcano. And that might drop into left, and it is. No, it's a trap. He drops it, and it's first and third. Great try by Merrifield. Looked like he had it for a moment.
Good try. He's actually playing pretty deep and pretty much toward that line, so that extra little distance cost him. See how close he was. Oh, he had it in his glove, and it just popped out at the last minute.
And it's runners at first and third for Mark Mathias, the designated hitter tonight. Runner not going, and it's bounced in and away from Jansen. Bassett is there to meet the runner at the plate and end the inning. Castro tried to score, and Jansen fed Bassett in plenty of time, and the Pirates are done in the bottom of the second.
It's 9 up and 9 down. But Merrifield's 0 for 1 tonight with a fly ball to left.
Whit Merrifield's going to drop one down the line and left, and he's going to head to second, and he's going to be in there with a double.
And he is thinking 2 right out of the batter's box, and there are times he rounds first base. He's not even looking. Usually you'll pick up the left fielder because he got to this ball fairly quickly on the one hop. But the off-balance throw, and he's thinking 2 right out of the box.
Yeah, you're right. He made up his mind as soon as he left the box that he was going to second base.
He's not looking at that fielder.
That's interesting.
Now Dalton Varsho at the plate.
There goes Merrifield. He got a big jump.
Does anybody do that better than Whit Merrifield? And what I'm referring to is stealing third base. He will just pick a pitcher apart.
And now a liner, a fair ball into the right field corner. Merrifield in to score, and Varsho on his way to second with an RBI double. It is 2-0.
Well, I think Witt scores on that regardless, but what a nice piece of hitting. You see the adjustability in that swing from Dalton Varsho.
That's the impression I got from the Bay attempt to steal and Castro trying to score. That's when you're starting to do too much. You're trying to press because the offense is struggling, and individually you want to make something happen. And the other way, and that's good to see. And Santana tries to go to third, and he is out. Even a veteran like Carlos Santana, a no-no, thrown out at third.
The Pirates have lost 2 runners at third base and 1 at home plate. Espinal at first with a leadoff walk here in the 5th.
Here's George Springer.
Springer drives one to deep center field, and it's gone. And how good must that feel for George Springer? He has been waiting for the big hit, for the big moment, and he hits a long 2-run homer to extend the lead to 4-0.
Well, that'll be big for Springer. Oh, and a nice job by Bay. That ball was hit sharply off the bat of Bo Bichette. Ji-Hwan Bae. Guerrero drove in the first run.
And he takes one right down the middle for strike 3 called.
And now Matt Chapman.
And that's hammered deep to left center field. Into the notch. And Chapman headed to third base. And what a throw, a perfect relay. Marcano, Castro, and the Jays make a third out at third base.
Yeah, what a break the Pirates catch right there. Number 1 for that ball to go 408 to left center field and stay in the ballpark. And then a terrific relay to get the out at third. Exactly how they teach it right there.
Boy, that was perfect.
Again, Merrifield the lead, and the pitch on the way to Varsho, and it's outside for ball 3, and Merrifield a delayed steal, and he's in there.
Pittsburgh is challenging the safe call at second base.
I don't see anything to overturn it, Dan. The hand looks like it got to the bag before the tag.
And looks like we may have a resolution soon. The umpire, the crew chief, Corey Blazer, will be the one.
The call on the field stands. The runner is safe. Pittsburgh will lose that challenge.
So stands means they didn't have enough to either confirm or deny, so it goes with the call on the field, and the call on the field was safe. How about the night Whit Merrifield is putting together right now?
And keep an eye on him right now.
And Varsho draws a walk, and that is going to be all for Rich Hill tonight. Throw to second and back in safely is the runner. As before Dowry Moretta ever threw a pitch, he tried to pick off a runner at second base. And look at the jump that Witt got, and there's no throw.
He had no chance. Look at Witt. He's going. He's just waiting for that pitcher to turn his head. Hedges has no shot.
2 outs. Moreta gets Jansen.
2 in scoring position, 2 outs, and a 2-2 to Espinal.
Moreta does his job.
Chris Bassett has been really, really good tonight. Charging Bichette, gotta hurry, and they got him at first as Andujar is thrown out, and they get Andujar by a half step, and outside for ball 4, so a 2-out base runner here in the 7th for the Pirates. And now a ground ball to third. Chapman across the infield, and how about 7 outstanding scoreless innings for Chris Bassett tonight? Exactly what this Blue Jay team needs.
You always break down these games, not just one play, one moment, but one big moment. Oh, and now Ji-Hwan Bae is hurt. Pulled something.
Well, let's see if we can see anything. Maybe a turned ankle. Yeah. I don't even want to speculate, but hopefully it's nothing too severe.
Ji-Hwan Bae out of the game, got hurt.
So the Blue Jays an out away from ending their 5-game losing streak. The batter Miguel Andujar. Ground ball down to third. Chapman has it, and the Blue Jays win it. A 1-2-3 bottom of the 9th for Jordan Romano as Bassett, Swanson, and Romano combine on a 4-hit shutout tonight